Okay, Jon Alexander. Let me even that up. Okay, we'll start right there. Look, coming into tomorrow night, obviously it's always a big rivalry between SC and GW. You know, there's the storyline angle of everything that's been talked about this game ever since it was announced. We all knew it was the first one of the season, but with you being at SC last year and at GW this year, and the things that get said, you know, about transfers and all that kind of thing, do you think that maybe some people tend to forget that we're talking about kids looking to play football and maybe improve their lives, and you're just wanting to play ball? Do you ever think about that? Or
I mean, that has a lot to do with it. Whatever school I were to go to, I mean, I'm an athlete.
Right.
My parents just so happened they moved here, so of course I came up for the football team. So, I mean, I believe in things happen for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just to try to put it, you know, in a better way. It just seems to me that, you see, in the media, I deal with this. I hear about this kind of thing every year, every sport, and I think sometimes it gets lost that we're talking about, you know, teenage kids who are, you know, looking maybe to go on to college, do whatever, and that gets lost in the process. You know, Jon Alexander, what, you know, you hope to accomplish isn't necessarily up for the judgment and criticism of somebody who's not in your shoes. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Now, that said, you come in to the situation tomorrow. Any thoughts about facing your former team, or is that a distraction to you that you want to push aside in order to focus on what the game plan is?
I mean, of course I want to focus on the game plan. I think of it as this is just a game. This is a stepping stone to where I'm trying to get to. So I don't think of it any different as a game, as an opponent. I just block out everything, like everybody says. Friends off the field, enemies on the field. And that's how I'm taking this game.
Good deal. Now, that said, you've gone through a couple scrimmages now. How have you gotten the feel? I mean, obviously you were in 7-on-7 too, so it's not just like you just stepped onto the field with everybody. How are you feeling in the position of running this offense?
The feeling is great. The feeling is wonderful. The coaching staff have helped me a lot, tremendously. The line, they're helping me. Like, I'm in the huddle, calling the play. The line's helping me out. You know, we got returning starters from the line. And the linemen really helped me a lot. Also, my wide receivers, Austin Giacomo and Jacob Jackson, helped me a lot also. Have
there been, have you had time to develop good chemistry with these receivers and your backs and Draven coming out of the backfield and so forth? How's that been? I mean, with Draven coming, you know, from Van, I've wondered about how the chemistry was going to be, not in terms of getting along with each other, but finding the right timing and stuff like that. How are those things right now?
Well, it's funny how the community, the way this community is set up, everyone lives close. And our field, they leave the field open for the players. So every chance we can get on like a Saturday or Sunday, we're all out here. All of my wide receivers, all the skilled players are out here.
Oh, really?
Trying to find chemistry.
That's cool. I mean, I think that's a big thing that people talk about, you know, moving up on campus and stuff like that, whereas, you know, Capital has to deal with Laidley and, you know, South Charleston has always had to deal with Oaks until this year. You have that ability to just kind of like walk down the street and go play some football.
Right.
That's a good benefit. That's cool. That said, any overall ideas or like thoughts on tomorrow's game? I mean, do you see it more as a big rivalry game or as the beginning of a season that I know each and every one of you are pushing for, you know, a 14-game scenario? What do you think?
I mean, we always want to look forward to the 14th game.
Yeah.
And that's the motto here. So it's not so much as a rival. I mean, of course we are rivals,
yeah.
But the coaching staff tries to get us to look away from that and just play the game for what it's worth, trying to win.
Good deal.